RC and I are back at the Cool Whips headquarters, or like some of the other shows call it. We're back at the Cool Whips HQ, and it looks like some homeless person is parked in our parking lot. Wait a second, that's not a homeless person's vehicle, that's mine. So this is the 1980 LiteAce that came from Australia. So right-hand drive, 4 on the tree, LiteAce. I never even knew what this was before. I've never heard of it. I showed Edwin at my office, and he goes, oh my God, I remember those in the Philippines. These were used for everything. Everyone did everything with these, all around that part of the world. So I love this. This is just even cool. So the guy who had it before, he has TikTok, Fat Jap Garage. And then it says Fake Taxi, JDM Life. I don't know what that means, but we'll find it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out what a lot of this stuff means. It just arrived the other day. It arrived, was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. My staff said, there's this ugly van that just was delivered to our building. And I said, that's not an ugly van. That's a piece of art. Check it out. So I don't know where we even start. So this is her in her glory. Look at that. It's got the Nardi steering wheel, the skull as the shifter. There is a parking lot where there was Hot Wheels cars, and his daughter took them off because she was sad to see the truck go. This car originally came from Australia. It was built in Australia. You might have to correct me on the motor. I think it was a 7K. Is that it? The number comes before the letter. And then they put a 3K head on it. So it's got around 180 something horse and a lot of torque. A lot of torque. RC, you took it for a drive. It had more power than you thought, didn't it?
More power than I thought, yeah.
Yeah. And this is his TikTok, so you could follow there. I haven't looked. But I'm going to look at TikTok and maybe I'll find out more about this vehicle. Who knows what it's been used for, right? Maybe it was a drug smuggling van or something. No, I doubt it. Yes, there's going to be some work on this. And so the interesting things about it is, I think those are, what size tires are these? They look like a foot or maybe 13 or 155, 65, 13. And it's that low rider, the wheel, the tire is stretched to hit the bead. These look like old centerline dish, and I had them on my Camaro in 1986. They look amazing, those rims. Look at that. Actually, they're multiple piece, are they? Look at that. So, oh, that's really interesting. Look at that. Look at the big rust holder. I don't know what that's for. That's ventilation. Interesting. Here, so the engine is under the passenger seat. So we'll get this open. I don't know if you want to be on this side or the other side.
Probably on this side.
Okay. So let's see. Oh, here we go. How do we get this up? So I don't even know much about this. Oh, there it says 4K, but he says he switched it. It's been pulled out. It was a 4KC engine, but this is now a 7K, he said, and a 3K head. So that's why it has the torque. It looks like there's oil over here. The oil reservoir is separate, probably because the thing's so low, there's no oil pan underneath it. So we're missing one of the air filters. Well, who cares about that? I don't think much dirt's gonna get in there. But holy cow, right? It's like Flintstones. You can see right through to the road and under the seats. There's not much. This insulation doesn't stop the exhaust from coming up. Do you smell it? Look at this. It's got, is that an 8-track? Auto reverse. That's an 8-track. So if anyone's got some 8-track music, like old Ozzy Osbourne,
Yeah.
and Semi Crazy Train, I will put it in there and play. Actually, I don't even know if the radio works. So we're going to have to see if the radio works. I am going to lock this back down so I don't forget, and the passenger who comes and sits in it next ends up in the back. Now I think this is funny next. This is the side door. So watch. I should have you open it. What happened?
Oh, you got stuck.
It hit the whim. It hit the wheel.
Oh no.
So you can get it open 8 inches here. Get in there.
I can probably fit in there.
But can you? Really? Oh my gosh. What?
Yeah,
The heck?
get in there.
You did get in there. Okay, no one else. I can't. But that's as far as it goes. But what will happen is
Probably have to go back.
I will. Now you have to come back out. I will. If you look here, it hit the rim there. And at one point, someone's even driven with it open. So, but if you pull it, you can get it over. You scratch the rim. We'll fix that later.
That
And you
sounds
slide it all the way
painful.
across the rim.
That sounds painful.
Yeah. Hey, listen, there's worse. So we came to the back and I was like, okay, I unlock it. How do you get in? It doesn't open. There's a trick. Follow me. We'll fix it later. Like, we've only had this truck. Hey, a bee just died. We just only had this truck a day. I've only looked at it a little bit. There we go. She's open. So I actually pulled that off so I could get in and release the hatch. Because I don't want to break this Toyota off, right?
Yeah.
So until we fix it. But like I said, it just came in. And this is her. She looks like she's got a decent towing hook on it. It's got the towing plugs. We'll see whatever works. This actually opens. I'm surprised the shocks work.
Yeah.
Both reverse lights work, one brake light doesn't. This would be the gas tank, I guess. I haven't opened that yet. Yeah, it looks like a gas tank. Oh!
It looks like those
Did you
old,
smell that?
Looks like those old sinks.
It's talking.
It streaks gas.
Yeah. And one of the other car photo shoots we did 3 weeks ago, I think it was.
Yeah.
Young Psychos gave me this keychain, so we'll tag out to Young Psychos, and it says all day. It's clothing line from Vancouver. We were down at Commercial Drive. We did a photo shoot with the M4 and models and clothing. It was interesting. So we'll give a shout out to him. It actually has a windshield wiper. I think I'm gonna remove that rear windshield wiper. What do you think?
Save some weight.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Go faster. I just get it off. Like, as if I'll ever use it, it'll probably F up the stickers. So what are the stickers on the back? Oh, wait, hold on. If you don't close it tight, it won't be closed. It'll rattle. Did I get it? Okay, I did. Otherwise when you drive it goes. Made in Japan. Gyms only, SSR. What is this? Shonky Garage Speed Shop Australia. So this did come from Australia. Now you get it. But rusty as F. I gotta figure out what this means. Maybe we'll send it in. What does that say? Bikes?
and
Basin?
Basin, yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure that out too. We're gonna figure out all this stuff. Homer Simpson, don't when he's there. So I thought it was solid, but it's actually a laminate. So he even said it was solid, but it's not. Well, it is solid. It's just not solid wood. It's solid laminate. I think I might actually put real wood in there. Or put another laminate on. I'm gonna make sure this floor looks amazing. I really want this floor to look amazing. Look, there's an ashtray over there, but there's no seats. So I don't know what that means. She's got a little bit of rust. There's the exhaust. Look at a piece of rust fell off. I think she's fun. Low and slow. Fake taxi, JDM. Is that like a JDM hand grenade or something?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, you know what? At least I cleaned the windows. Look, you can see completely through there. That looks really cool. So I don't know much about the engine. I'm going to learn. He sent me some stuff. I'll list it at the bottom. I'm gonna get him to send it all out so we can list it at the bottom. We're gonna make a few changes. The outside will stay exactly as is, except for the patina where it went through and rusted. We will fix so it doesn't leak. Because there's a funny thing. There's a vent in the back there. And if you look through this little rust hole, you can actually see into the vehicle. I'm not sure if you could do that. So if this was out in the rain, water's just gonna probably go in. But who cares? What I want to do is seal it up so it's nice and it'll be dry on the inside. Well, now we gotta open it again. Well, now you can see in the window. So we'll clean that up so it's like new on the inside. And then we'll put merchandise. Cool Whips Garage merchandise and bring this to shows. I want to fix it so this door actually does open. I'm debating on the ride height. What do you think of the ride height? See the leaf springs, how low they are? Oh my gosh. Like, should we raise it a little bit or do we leave it? Like right now, this vehicle, what do you figure? It's 5 feet tall and you can see over it almost. Yeah.
I'm like, it's like 5.
Yeah, it's
4.
5 feet. It's 5 feet. There's the exhaust, single exhaust. It comes out there. It does have a muffler. Oh, you haven't heard it yet, have
Yeah,
you?
you want to start it up?
Oh my gosh, let's see if it'll start up. Yeah. And let's see if you get gassed out over there. So we're gonna do some things to clean this puppy up. here's the shifter. So it's first is up here, second is here, third, fourth, and reverse. Reverse is hard to get into. I think the tow truck drivers who delivered it couldn't find reverse, so they kept on bashing this around. So they've actually bent the shift knob. So this is kind of hilarious, but if you are up here in first and you want to shift to second, watch this. So I'm in first, shift to second. I just turned the wiper blades on high. Did you catch that move? First, second. Wiper blades just went to high. What the heck? And that's because this rod got bent because I guess they couldn't find reverse. So I don't know what to do there. The tow truck company, the flatbed company, they're not even talking to me. But anyways, so let's start her up. What do you think?
Loud.
It is crazy. So we're naming her right now, and the first name we came with was Christina. So like Christina, and that's due to the crusty exterior. What this, can you still hear? Should I shut it off?
Shut up.
What this was originally named was Tetanus. So he called this Tetanus. And it is a fitting name, but most of my vehicles have female names. The only one who doesn't is my Bobber motorcycle, which is called Joker. But everything else, Lola, Miranda, well, Black Beauty that's just Black Beauty, but I think that's still feminine. They're on the feminine side, not the masculine side. So I think Christina might be good. I put it on Instagram and I've had a lot of names. The one I just read right now, did you read that one with me? It was Latoya. Latoya, that's not bad. Rusties, Rustina. A lot of people like Christina. Tetanus, Tatnus, like Katniss from Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm shocked actually. I didn't know people interacted that much. I just posted this video on Instagram, and it's not even 12 hours old, and people are already responding and giving me names. That's interesting. I don't usually respond, but I guess I'm going to respond more. So I'm going to reply to these people who responded, and we'll find out. Maybe there's a winner, and we'll send a T-shirt, Cool Whips Garage T-shirt. We're getting more done. I was just talking to the trademark lawyer about making sure that's okay. All our applications are in, accepted in Canada, and now we're registering in the States. So before we go big, and I say before we go big because we will go big, we're making sure legally we're all covered. But boy, I'll tell you, registering for trademarks for hats and shirts and skateboards and decals in the States, it's like $10,000 US. I was shocked. I shouldn't talk prices, but I was stunned. Anyways, that's US dollars.
That.
So that's $1 million in Canada. Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe he wants a ride. Black Cybertruck. You better watch out. Do you know why?
Why?
If we don't watch out, someone might think this is actually garbage and try to put it in the back of his truck. 8-track, FM radio, I haven't tried it all. It says 343,314. I'm assuming there's not a 1/10 of a kilometer, so I'm assuming that's 343,000 kilometers. And it is kilometers, it's from Australia. It did arrive with a full tank of gas. I don't know where this gas came from, but it's got a full tank of gas in here. And I have no idea what any of these switches do. No, Crusty. She is crusty. Like, stuff came out. Okay, you know what? I have to wash my hands now. Let's talk about what we're going to do to this one. I'm going to call her Christina right now. Look at this. Oh, wait. We have light. Huh. Ah!
You have light.
Look at that. I just kept on doing it, and then the light actually started working. So this is, let's see if that works with the door. Oh! Look at, I just fixed something. Cool Whips Garage, we can fix anything. Let's see if it works. Oh! Yeah! You have to slam it harder. Fixed! See, if you want something fixed, come down to Cool Whips Garage and we'll fix it for you. So the plan for this LiteAce van, I would say first thing we're going to do is gut it. Gut everything here. It all comes out. Everything. The wood, the seats, the carpet, the dash, everything. The only thing we'll leave is the steering wheel and the pedals, and not even the shifter. We're going to fix that. We're going to strip it down to nothing. And then you know what you do? You rebuild it. So, oh look at this! It is lined. Do you think we need liner on the roof? We're probably gonna get wet.
Yeah.
So you know what? We're gonna rip everything out. These will be. What color should we do it? Since it's rusty on the outside, I think we should choose interior that matches the rust.
I think brown is good, no?
Yeah, different shades of rusty brown. We'll use Alcantara here, Danger. We have to seal up the leaks first. Alcantara dash. I think the dash will be black. I think dashes should be black. I don't know. What do you? You know what? We're gonna figure it out. You know what? Comment below. What color do we do it? Every door panel will be changed. This we'll do like one of those other guys. We'll auction this off. We'll cut it into little pieces and we'll put it in a frame. And you can buy a piece of Christina. Actually, you don't need to buy it. We'll put it in a frame and I'll give it to you. Give them away. I don't want to charge people money, but I'll pay for the frame. We'll put it in. It'll be kind of cool. We'll autograph it. We'll send it out. So this will deliver merchandise to events, and especially at Christmas time, if this can drive in the winter, or it depends on another vehicle. Like when we do the toy drives, it'll get delivered. We'll pick up toys in here and we'll deliver it.
Is this what, a rear-wheel drive?
Rear-wheel drive, and it's a welded diff.
Oh.
So you felt it. You started up. It's got a lot of torque.
Yeah.
They say you can drift it. So that's one of the things we'll do. We're going to add a handbrake somewhere. Where would you add a handbrake? Because it can't go down here. Well, we'll figure it out so that we can put a drift brake in here. Yeah, that's what I mean. But the linkage is here because here's the... Sorry. That is the parking brake. Damn, is that ever tight. Anyways, we strip it down. From the inside, we're going to seal everything up, make sure it's all weatherproofed in here, new weather stripping. We repaint the whole interior. It'll be fresh, new carpet, new seats. This I was debating. Maybe I'm crazy, but should we have a little glass panel that sees through to the engine? It had to be thick glass and up high because you don't want oil splashing on it. It can't be plastic, it might get too hot and melt. Might have to have two layers, glass, an airspace, then glass, so you don't get too hot and burn. We'll figure it out. But I think that'd be cool to be able to see the engine. All these seat belts will have to be done just like the Overland build. We're going to put new fresh seat belts in here. They'll be funky. They'll be funky. What else can we do? So this will be completely fresh inside and basically a merch van. You know, she'll have to be able to run. Do we keep it manual or do we keep it auto so that people can actually drive places? The shifter has to be fixed. So I saw receipts for in 2022 in Australia for a rebuilt engine and transmission and the welded diff, and it was almost $20,000 in Australia, which I did a conversion and it was close to 18,000 Canadian. That's a lot of money. So I think they did spend stuff. I'm coming your way. And then if you see the leaf springs down here by the exhaust, what I was thinking about doing, we take all that, we're gonna refresh underneath too. Once we get it up, I wanna make sure the whole frame is solid. If it needs anything, we add gussets. If not, like that leaf springs I wanna take out. I was thinking about powder coating all the leaves. Maybe we'll just powder coat them. We have to pick a color that is not too crazy, but maybe one of these shades of brown and tan. Do you know what I mean? Maybe if it was a shiny powder coated tan leaf spring, that could look cool. If we do red, it's probably too much. There's no red on here other than the JDM sticker. Like even the rust went around the stickers. I think she's good. A lot of people will hate her. And look how clean the windows are. Come on. That's a big selling point. Look, you can see right there. Hold on there. Stay there. See? It's clear. 25-year-old windows. I think that's bloody awesome. I'm happy. So, I don't know. What do you think? Comment below. Do we keep her Christina? Do we call her that? Do we keep her Tetanus? What the original owner has called her for 15, 20 years of his life. He's had this for a long time, he said, in Australia. It's been all over the place. And he's drifted it and raced it. He's had it on racetracks in Australia. I think that's kind of cool. I want to find more about the history, and I'll talk about it. But that's it. You know, we're going to find all this out. But if you know, the viewer watching this, knows what any of this stuff means, let me know. And the first one who gets it right, like, shoot, we'll fire your stuff, and I'll courier you a t-shirt in your size, Cool Whip's Garage. I'm not wearing one right now because we just got off work. I hope you like it. Comment, let me know what you think, what we should do. Tell us. The only thing I will not listen to is the outside is gonna stay this crusty. It's gonna stay this rusty, this original. But everything else we will fix to make sure it works. So, did I open the tailgate? Yes, I did. We slammed it. So I've done it all. There's not much to show. What am I gonna show? You know?
Not for now.
It has a welded rear end, a welded diff. So like I said, it will drift, and we'll put that e-brake in. And once we get this, so that we know it's gone through safety inspection, which it did, because otherwise it wouldn't even get insured. It went through safety and passed. So, hello, yeah, I guess it's good. So, we'll see you on the road soon with this. I don't think I want to have it out in the rain or the winter right now in the condition, unless we put a tarp on it, because it'll fall apart. Yep. And I don't want to leave it out here, because if I left it out here and unlocked overnight, I bet you in the morning we'd find people sleeping in it, or worse. Cool Whip's Garage. Comment below, subscribe below, and we'll see you on the next one.
No.
Well, how come it smells like a spud?
That's more like it. Yeah.
What do you think?
That's scary.
Huh?
That's like scary. It looks like
I
it's
thought
gonna,
it was gonna roll.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna tip over.
Yeah, it felt
Yeah.
like it too. I need to see the video. It felt like I was gonna go over.
Yeah.
Man, too funny.
This is